If you're someone who's been concerned about microplastics, then you're the person I'm talking to in this video. To answer the question in my thumbnail, yes, I do believe this channel can change the world, and that's why I have created this space. This space is to talk about microplastics in a time where very little official guidance is being given about effects of microplastics in our environment and how to avoid them and how concerned we should be. So I thought we should open up this platform and make it a place for collective dialogue and maybe get to some answers. So this video really is about giving some of the reasons I have for creating this space. And so let's get into it. Now, the first reason I created this space was because I wanted to create a community. I wanted to create a place where all of us can gather and share information and help us not feel like each of us is alone, because I do believe that part of the power that big plastic has is keeping the conversation very diluted, very disjointed, and that's part of what this channel really is about, is removing some of the air between the points so we can sort of coalesce and really dig and think deeply about this issue. I don't like feeling like I'm the only one, because I know I'm not the only one who's concerned. And I believe that the answer to a lot of our questions lies in the word power. And I'm going to talk about power in another video later on, but I feel like this is a serious enough issue where we shouldn't feel like we're the only ones trying to figure out how to navigate it. So the second reason I created this space was because I wanted it to be a resource for people. I wanted it to be a place where people could share information. I wanted it to be a place where people can ask questions, talk to experts, and if nothing else, to create more visibility and awareness around the issue of microplastics. I also really am interested to know how your thinking is evolving around the issue of microplastics and what solutions you're landing on and why. What are your concerns about microplastics, and what are your struggles with getting information about microplastics? This is really a place where we can lay all of these concerns, all of them, out on the table and actually start talking about them. So the third reason I wanted to create this space is because I want to learn more about what's possible. You know, what are our options for reducing our exposure to microplastics? What other plastic-free alternative materials are out there, and what is the science behind those? You know, I want us to really use our collective minds to process all of this and to use that to help us arrive at solutions that are meaningful for us. Now, the fourth reason I wanted to create this space is because I wanted to bring transparency with a capital T to the issue of microplastics. And while this might lead to accountability in some form for big plastic, at the end of the day, what I'm really trying to do here is remove the fear around talking about something that is inherently scary for most of us. And the reason why it's scary is because of the potential of what we might find. But I believe that the opacity around the issue of microplastics has actually made it scarier for a lot of people. And so revealing the truth about it in a way that people can understand, I think, will bring a lot of value and actually have the effect of reducing fear, because it will empower us to make informed decisions about our lives. So the fifth and final reason why I'm creating this space is because I want to give people hope. I want to give people permission to put themselves first. When we don't get the tools that we need, when we don't get high quality information from government and regulating bodies whose job it normally would be to protect us from things like this, we can't make informed decisions. So that does make the situation feel hopeless sometimes. So that's the gap that this channel seeks to fill by providing tools and transparency and information that will help us move through that fear and empower us to make the best decisions that we can for ourselves and our families. Now, in the next video, I'll be talking about what we'll be covering as part of this channel. It will be a wide-ranging conversation that I hope that we're going to have. And so if this is a topic that interests you, I hope you will continue to follow me. I'm also very interested in feedback from you on what kind of topics you're interested in learning about and hearing about and talking about. So until then, I will see you in the next video. Bye.